Welcome to another episode of Behind the Bell, and thank you for joining us this morning at the crossroads of the world in Times Square, New York. Joining us today is Henry Schein and their CEO, Stan Bergman. Stan, welcome.
Thank you, David. Good to be here.
Yeah, great to have you. And Stan, what brings you to Nasdaq?
The 20th anniversary of the founding of Henry Schein's financial services business.
20th anniversary of the
Yes.
financial services.
Yes.
That's a great anniversary to celebrate.
Very exciting.
The stock is up. You open the market.
Well, I'm with the greatest exchange in the world.
Well, thank you.
Transparent, and the Nasdaq exchange gives shareholders the opportunity to understand what's going on with the stock, and we've done well here for 24 years.
A great story in Henry Schein. Stan, talk to us a little bit about the role that Henry Schein Financial Services plays in the company's success.
So, David, we have about 1 million practices, medical and dental practices that we service. Henry Schein Financial Services arranges for funding for these practices, from leasing to funding of the patient financing, to credit card processing, and general funding for the practice. So we position the practitioner to focus on the clinical aspects, and we take care of the financial aspects.
And I assume that from a practitioner's perspective, that's just a lot easier, quicker, more efficient than
Yes.
they might secure funding somewhere else.
They do not need to worry about the financing of their practice. We take care of that.
Which is
turn their receivables into cash, and we fund their capital equipment, everything they need.
So as a company, Henry Schein is increasingly discussing solutions. And can you talk about this new emphasis in the business?
Yes, I wouldn't say it's new, but we are emphasizing it. Henry Schein's job is to help office-based dental and medical practitioners operate a more efficient practice so that they can focus on clinical care. So we have business solutions, clinical solutions, we have technology solutions, and of course, supply chain solutions. All of these focused around the notion of helping a practitioner focus just on the clinical side and allowing us to help the practice operate the business, technology, and the various kinds of solutions that are needed to run that practice efficiently.
And as I'm sure you have many, but is there any customer success story or customer that stands out in your mind where you've really made a difference in terms of how you've streamlined their operations?
Oh, I would tell you that practically every practitioner that uses our solutions can tell you of a plethora of stories of how we've allowed them worry-free time to focus on the clinical aspects of the practice. And whether it's turning receivables into cash, whether it's handling the billing digitally, so that all that happens is you go in as the patient, you give your number of the insurance plan number, social security number, the rest all happens.
Rest is taken
Practitioner
care of.
doesn't have to worry about anything.
That's awesome. Can you talk a little bit about your recent investments in the dental software and medical?
Yes. So like with any business, Nasdaq included, it is technology that drives the business today. And the digitalization of commerce is right on top of the most profound change that we're having in society today. We are helping practitioners navigate the appropriate technology that they should have in the practice. And we are, in fact, now, through our merger with an part of Internet Brands to create what is Henry Schein One, we are positioning practitioners to go to the public and explain to the public the importance of oral care. We know that oral care, dental care, helps with health care.
Overall care.
Exactly. There's a direct correlation between good oral care and good health care.
Yep.
We need to get that message out. We need to remind the public to visit their dentist. And so our ability now, through Henry Schein One, to go to the public, to remind them of the importance of oral care, is now multiplied as a result of this merger to create Henry Schein One. Very, very exciting. And yesterday we announced the acquisition of another platform company into that business, and expect many more additions to that platform over the years to come.
Yeah, it's a simple concept, but I think many people don't associate good oral care with overall health care. But
Well, the studies are profound.
Absolutely.
We know that good oral care leads to better pulmonary health, lungs,
Yep.
better cardiac, drives down diabetes problems. We know that even today in pregnant women, obstetrics, the obstetrician
Sure.
obstetrics part of life, that good oral care will result in better health for the mother and for the baby. And we just got to get the word out.
Absolutely. And hopefully we're doing that this morning.
Hopefully.
And Stan, when you look out at, it's always hard to predict the future, but if you look out 3 to 5 years, where do you see the business?
I see Henry Schein as being a company that, of course, will continue to undertake the supply chain services better than anyone else. But we will help practitioners operate a more efficient practice so that the costs of running the practice go down, their relationship with the patient from a management of that relationship point of view will be more efficient. But the service that we will render will enable practitioners to provide even better health care. And we will help the practitioners ensure that the public understands the importance of oral care, and on the medical side of our business, help move procedures from the hospital to the alternate care site so that more and more procedures can happen in ambulatory care environments. So I see us doing much more in that, and it's a very, very exciting time in healthcare as we advance non-communicable disease management, and that's a big part of healthcare costs. Prevention, wellness. This is what we're doing today.
Yeah. Well, Stan, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for all that you're doing to improve the health of people around the globe. Can we go to the lightning round? This is where I ask you to take off your Henry Schein hat.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you some random questions that I promise will not embarrass us.
No problem.
Will not get us in trouble.
Okay.
I assume you have a phone.
I have, they took it away from me, but I have.
I saw them.
And without my iPhone, I actually have a BlackBerry too, but I have both. And if you take it away from me for more than 5 minutes,
you have withdrawal symptoms.
I have to call a psychiatrist. Yeah.
Tell me, on your iPhone or other device, what's your favorite app? It can't be
emails.
Yeah.
I'm addicted. I would say the apps that keep me in contact with what's important to me from a news point of view. And the question is, how do we take that massive amount of news and
dwindle it down to what's relevant to you?
Exactly, what's relevant to me. That's our job, by the way, at Henry Schein.
Absolutely.
To make sure that we remain relevant to our customers.
Absolutely.
So bottom line is there's too much information. How do you narrow it down? And there's so many apps, and I can't pick one that works. But I will tell you, the apps that our dentists use to run their practices are very, very good.
Yeah, I bet. Another question.
And our doctors, medical doctors.
When you look back at your career, is there any particular advice that someone gave you that maybe stands out as?
Yeah, I would say it's all about people. It doesn't really matter what business you're in.
Yeah, it does come down.
If you are authentic and if you make commitments to people that you deliver on and you engage people, I always like to say the best managers we have are those that could run a summer camp better than anyone else. Getting everyone engaged, making sure everyone has the right place on the team.
Yeah.
Those are the things that count in life. And that's what I learned this from my parents. I learned this from Henry Schein and Esther, the late Jay Schein, and my mentors in the company.
Yeah.
Those that focus on people are the ones that in the end can make a difference.
Well, that's great advice. And I promised the last question. Obviously, you're busy at work and meeting with clients and customers and running a multi-billion-dollar company. When you're not doing that, what do you like doing? Where can we find you?
Oh, number one is grandchildren. Not children, grandchildren. Number two is skiing, and I just had very successful back surgery, and my neurosurgeon has guaranteed I'll be skiing in November.
You're going to be back on the slopes?
Yeah. He said actually earlier, but I don't think we're going to have snow this year in Utah in August, not yet.
Yeah.
Or in Colorado.
Yeah.
And then for extra fun, go to the Metropolitan Opera.
Awesome. Well, Stan, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you for being our partner. Congratulations
Thanks
on
for all you guys do for us.
And thank you
and for the public in general. What you do for capital accumulation and capital markets in this country and globally is remarkable. So thank you.
You're welcome, and you're the reason we exist. So it's a great story. So thank you all for joining us with Stan Bergman, the Chief Executive Officer of Henry Schein. Hope you